one of the fun things I like to do, just let it roll. This is about a half a day's worth of conversations. I'll put up there the half next. Just in sequence, how they happen. So this is on a Saturday, last Saturday. And just a shotgun of opinions. So the two questions, well, the one question I had up is a wall. What's immoral about a wall? And why the Democrats are the racists. What's the signs I had up? So the reactions I got were from those signs and, of course, from my artwork. And so it's a good, collection of different opinions from different people. And if you like this kind of stuff, well, you hit the like button, and if you care, you share, and if you want to subscribe, you subscribe, and if you've already subscribed, you subscribe again, because they knock off subscribers. And what you really could do, because I really need it, I need some damn help. So, if you can support me, please do. Go to my PayPal account and contribute. Ask my regular subscribers to chip in something, because the weather's been just killing me here lately. I haven't been able to go out as much, and then I've had some heavy expenses come about that were unexpected, and so I'm really in a bind. Of course, the best thing I like you to do is go buy something. Some of the designs you're going to see here, or you can get on cell phone covers and mugs and t-shirts and whatnot, and I really like that. My designs do come with a trigger back guarantee. If they do not trigger a level, you will get your money back. And, I haven't had to pay out yet. So, here we go. And remember, this is a spiritual battle we're fighting on a material plane. So help me out with some of that material stuff, will you? I sure could appreciate it. Thank you very much. God bless you. Let's get on the streets.
It's like, I think what I like is that you have the balls to be out here to stand up for it instead of what I like lately is that instead of just sitting back and everybody just taking it, people are voicing their opinions, where before you were afraid to voice your opinion, and I think most people still are to a certain extent, but you should have the right to voice your opinion no matter what it is without feeling like you're particularly like the liberals, you can't... In my opinion, if you're more to the right, you'll listen to somebody else, and you might not agree with them. But immediately, if you're a Democrat, once you say something, it's like, "What? Are you kidding me?" It's like they don't even listen to your side of it. I'm just so tired of it. I like that pissed. That's great. Oh well. We had what's his name, the wrestler.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Ventura.
Yeah. I couldn't believe that one, man.
But I kind of like...
I did too.
I mean, for one, he wasn't a politician, right? Which is, most people in his sense are sick of politicians.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's what put him in.
I know. I know.
So...
And I actually find him very refreshing.
Oh, yes.
I think it's awesome.
Yes.
And the thing that I really like about him is that he's his own man. It's like he knows he's like these people that keep watching his Twitter. Yeah. I mean, he just keeps pissing them off more and more, and he doesn't care. I love it.
Well, it isn't hard for one to piss him off.
No.
But like you brought up earlier, I mean, the whole narrative has been pushed on us now for several decades.
Yes.
And gone left and more left and more left and more left to the point he was the springback. Ding!
Yeah.
It was like, enough of this!
Yeah.
Ding!
I couldn't believe it when I went to bed election night. I'm like, I don't want to watch this, and all those people that were just like, holy crap, they could not even believe that he got in. And I think there's a lot of people that agree with him or like what's going on and won't admit it, you know?
Well, obviously. Look, I'm out here, and I've been doing this for several years now.
Yeah.
And people always ask me, well, what kind of reaction do you get? And all. Let's just hang out. I mean, I'm getting 50 thumbs up to everybody that comes by and shoots me the bird.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, there's got to be election fraud somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
Here.
So would you say that like most of you are giving you a thumbs up? How many birds do you get? Do you get a lot of them?
Yeah, I get much more positive.
Good.
Much more.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes, I know. That's
it.
why I say it's got to be election fraud.
Yeah.
I mean, and what do you consider it? I mean, look what he had against him. He had the media against him, his own party against him. He had the Silicon Valley against him, the Pope against him. And then the Department of Justice against him.
Yeah.
All those awesome powers.
Yeah.
He still got it.
Yeah.
That speaks
Pelosi,
a lot about us.
Yeah, that tells you a lot about Democrats too, keeping Pelosi, and she's such a and that other dude, what's his name, Pelosi?
Schumer.
Oh my God.
I know.
Unbelievable.
I know.
That's crazy. She's a trip too. God, I can't stand her.
When is she going to jail? That's everybody wants to know.
My nephew is a Marine, and he was in a bar. He's over in Afghanistan right now, but right when they were running, right around the time he did the locker when he was running locker up. He was in a bar, and all of a sudden, he was with a bunch of his Marine buddies, and all of a sudden they started the "Lock Her Up" chant, and the bar went crazy.
Well, the military loves him.
Oh yeah.
They love him.
Yeah.
I mean, easily 95% of the military are right on board.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, keep it up.
All right, darling. Yeah, but I have a ball pissing them off. They don't come around me anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, look at them. I just come on. I want to go ahead. Get over here. Talk to me.
That's right.
They can't, and I just prove them wrong all the time. And yeah.
They don't have any sense.
No, it makes me wonder, because, again, people ask me, well, what's the reality? I swear I get overwhelmingly more positive response. So I figure there's got to be a election fraud.
Oh, yeah. There's election fraud.
Yeah.
Multiple levels of it.
It's got to be.
Multiple levels of it.
It's got to be. I mean, just me being out here proves that.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So should we have socialized medicine?
Hell, we shouldn't even have Obamacare. Everybody talked about how great it was. Well, I got a pay cut, my insurance rate's up, my deductible went up, and my amount of coverage went down. Yeah, great deal.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Common sense goes a long way.
Yep.
Well, you just hit the nail on the head. I mean, he even said that one time in one of his speeches. I love it. He just ad-libbed, like he does. And he just, you can't even call me a Republican. I don't know where. I guess, you're going to get this what I'm about to say.
Right.
Because all this is common sense.
Common sense.
That's all it is.
He don't fit the mold of any of the political groups.
That's why everybody likes him.
Or we put him in.
And I'll put him in.
And he's not the most eloquent speaker, and sometimes you want to go,
Shut up. Just don't talk right now.
I don't mind him speaking. I mean,
but
I get it.
At least you know what's coming out of his mouth. What is his thought, and it's for real. It ain't what a group of people got together and wrote down and go, oh, you can't say that. Oh, we need to say it this way. It's like, shoot it straight.
I had a nickel for every time I heard someone say, oh, he's saying what I think.
Yeah.
Or even enough to say it.
He's just going old West style. Say what you want. Say what you think.
They're hollering at their
They ready?
Yeah.
Hey, enjoy.
Yes.
God bless you.
Take care.
He has, thank you. I mean, I come out here to try to get dialogue, because there's so much rancor and discourse, and people are not talking anymore. I used to be a liberal. I grew up northeastern, blue collar, working class liberal, and over the years I've watched them change. to the point where now I don't recognize him anymore. But can I ask where are you from?
Well, I grew up in Georgia. I live in Connecticut now, but that has nothing to do with it.
Yes. But can I ask you, I mean,
My dad was a Republican.
Okay.
But he would be so ashamed of that SOB over there.
Why?
Well, there's no point in talking about it. He makes that obvious every day.
Well, give me an example.
No, I can't even. Anytime he opens his mouth.
But you see, this is what I get constantly from liberals. There's never any specific. It's always a generality. It's always, well, he says something dumb. Well, give me an example of it. They can't. I just asked you to give me an example. One example, and you couldn't do it. All you could do is just, you know, it's sort of like you've been programmed just to say something.
No, I haven't.
Well, can I explain to you why I think Democrats are racists?
Well, both parties are racist.
Really? How so?
Oh, Donald Trump just makes fun of and humiliates blacks any chance he gets.
Give me an example.
Before his inauguration, a speech.
But under him, the blacks have prospered. They've got the lowest unemployment rate. There's been a 300% increase in black
We haven't
entrepreneur.
got anything to talk about.
Well, I'm giving you facts, ma'am. I mean, if you can't talk facts, I can understand why you'd have nothing to talk about.
Oh man, I shouldn't have stopped recording on that saying. How you doing, man?
All right, brother, man. Where are you from?
I'm from here originally, but now I'm in Pensacola, Florida.
Oh, okay.
And me and my brother was here, and he was all mad that you wasn't here. I think we came Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah, wow.
I mean, it's Christmas Eve, you know.
Yeah,
but he was like, "Oh man, I see him on YouTube and everything." Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, that's very generous of you, man. Yeah, well, I'll give your brother a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton. There's one for yourself.
I appreciate that. That's good.
Yeah, man.
I got it. There you go. Oh.
Yeah, take it a sticker with you.
I hope Trump is doing the right things, man.
Oh, yeah. I think he's doing
I'll tell you what, when I heard his acceptance speech, I almost cried.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I hope he's.
If you really listen to the guy when he talks and gives some speeches,
Well,
he's speaking.
Puts his foot in his mouth with Twitter and a lot of things too many times, but sometimes you got to ruffle him up. You know?
I don't mind that either. You could throw it out there, man.
Sometimes you
keep them riled and keep them riled. Keep them off balance. I love it. I love what he's doing. You know, I mean, I think him speaking directly to the people and doing that is a good thing.
Well, I mean, bro, you know, I listened to, even with JFK. JFK would have been almost really a Republican.
Yeah, in today's world, he would be, absolutely.
And when you hear him talk with conviction back then, and they're just so wormless now. It's just pathetic.
I know. Well, that's like I tell a woman. It's just
a disease.
They're like cookie cutters. They automatrons. They really cannot think for themselves. They have to go back to the. It's like even Cortez. You know, they speak to her and they ask her a question, and she says, "No, well, I have to go back to the office and find out more about that.
What I believe.
Yeah, what I'm supposed to say.
What I'm supposed to believe.
Unbelievable.
I can't use my own mind.
I know. They're just they cannot think for themselves.
Hey, you know, it's a small little thing on Facebook, but I really enjoy following them. You ever heard of the 10th Amendment Center?
No.
Check that out if you got a Facebook account. Check that out. He does some pretty good
well, I like the whole idea of the states, you know.
Well, anything that's not specifically given to the federal government is given to the state and its people. I mean, that's real representation. That's not this entity that the government is. That's what self-governance is.
You got it, brother, man.
But, yeah. All right, man. God bless you.
He has. Thank you. Where are you guys from?
Arizona.
Oh, yeah. Whatever the hell happened in Arizona?
Right? California's trying to move in.
We're
starting to fight, though. We'll keep the fight going.
Yeah, take it back, brother. Come on. Damn, I can't believe that. Well, you know, I don't.
Piston Cinema.
Listen, man, there's got to be election fraud. There's got to be election fraud.
I know there is.
Your question.
Yes.
I came to answer it.
Okay, I'm interested in hearing your answers to why you would think an inanimate object would be immoral.
Okay, you ready for it?
Sure.
It's not.
Thank you.
It is stupid though. It's a waste of money.
Why? Why is it stupid?
Because it's not the best sort of way to spend resources. There's other better ways to.
Sounds like you're ready to just spew out a bunch of liberal talking points.
No.
Please go ahead and do it.
I'm letting you know that it's not all about morality, immorality. It's just about what makes sense. Is it fiscally?
What
is
makes
it fiscally
sense?
responsible?
What makes sense to you?
Security. More security. More border patrol.
More border patrol?
Yeah.
So the border patrol agents that are speaking that say that the wall helps, they're what?
So do you know out of all of the elected officials along the entire coast, the entire
I'm not talking about the elected officials. I'm talking about the border agents I've spoken to and the ones that are on.
I don't doubt you've spoken to border agents that feel that way, but you think we should be.
I'm talking to the ones that actually enforce the
policy based off of a few people that you've spoken to.
It's more than that. A matter of fact, there was the head of the border security that was fired by Trump on Tucker Carlson the other night, who says Trump is absolutely right. We need the wall, and this guy was fired by Trump. I mean, do you have walls in your house?
It's not about walls in a house or around a private structure. It's more so about is that how we want to spend our money? We got veterans who need homes. We have infrastructure, roads, bridges failing. We could probably use infrastructure a little,
which would save us a lot of money by these people not be able to just walk across the border. They'd have
people. Do you realize that it's at a record low? Do you know
it's not what I've heard.
Has a record? Well, honestly, what you've heard is incorrect. It's incorrect.
So the border agents I've spoken to are lying to me?
What's that?
The border agents I've spoken to are lying to me?
It's not that they're lying to you, it's that they don't know everything. They see a very limited picture. You got to take that into account, man. It's just that, you're speaking to a few people.
You know more than they do?
I'm not saying that I know more than they do, but I know there are organizations that review all of the options that are out there and that look at the history of border crossings. If you look from ever since like the early 90s, it's been going down. And this is pre-Trump, and it's been going down even more.
20-odd million illegals.
You know what is going up? Families. So the number of families crossing is going up, but the number of people per year on an annual basis is going down. Has been going down significantly.
They've actually been using children as shields.
I don't doubt that there's terrible stuff that happens, and there's things that can be done, but I just don't think $5 billion on a wall is going to help it. They say that if there's a wall, people are going to go around it. People are going to go below it. People are going to go above it. People are going to go around it. Is that the best way to spend our money? I don't think so.
Well, why should we make it easy for them to come over?
No one's saying we should make it easy, but it's just the point is that's probably not the best way to spend our money. So my question again, to go back to you, it's not all about morality. Immorality, it's about what makes sense.
Well, then why did Pelosi say it was immoral?
Pelosi doesn't speak for everybody. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
There's some young punk walking around the ACLU.
Oh, yeah.
He said, you want to hear how I'm going to stop Donald Trump's wall? I said, no thanks.
He said what?
You want to, let me tell you about, I'm fighting against Trump and the wall. I said, goodbye.
Yeah, Trump, what? So, yeah. Well, I'd love to speak to them, but they won't come around me.
No.
They won't come around. They come over here, the Planned Parenthood people, and they say, you guys can come around here, and I grab my cameras and I run over there and get in their faces, so they don't even come around here anymore. Yeah, I mean, what do you got against the wall? I mean, what the hell's,
I don't understand what countries.
Americans first.
Well, they're globalists. They have that utopian kumbaya. We're all supposed to.
That is college.
Oh yeah. Yeah, of course it is. You know what I mean, you know what it's been, man. It's been like 30, 40 years of socialist indoctrination through the school systems. I expect, what was that one guy who was just here? I love him. He was just over there. He's taking a psychology course right now, right? And he's going, you won't believe the crap they're trying to teach me. because I didn't know I was a problem. I didn't know being a white male, a masculine male was a problem.
Yeah, you can't be masculine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our middle son went to Fordham. He went there like as a young kid, Republican. He's out. He's as liberal as they come.
Liberal.
I don't understand how it's professors here.
Of course it's
They pay $50,000 a year and they come out like in the morning.
Yeah.
And he doesn't watch it. He lives in London, so
Oh,
you only get half of the story of what's
He's
going
the
on.
typical reads the headline and believes it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, well, that's
He'll
it.
change once he makes more money. He realizes it's all
Start
gone.
paying taxes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Oh, well, for one, to start out, they started the KKK.
Democrats?
Sure they did. They were the ones that originated the current Democratic...
I thought the KKK started in Indiana.
By the Democrats. The Democrats were the party of the KKK. But we'll bring it up to date. This basically is referring to their policies that they're doing now. They're adamantly against the wall.
Yeah, they should be. Because the wall's trying to cordon people off. I served in the military.
The walls are supposed to cordon people off.
Yeah, but if you look at Berlin, they had a wall also, but theirs is to keep people in.
Yeah.
So why would you want a wall that...
Well, one, it's against God's law, but here's the reason that they're racist. When you have, because most of the people, and you can't deny this, proportionately, the people that are coming over illegally are not your lawyers or your doctors, your engineers. They're very low-skilled workers, correct? Okay. Well, who is on the lower economic scale in America?
People who need assistance.
Well, mainly poor blacks and poor whites, am I correct? Americans. Poor black Americans are always on the lower, have been for a while.
Poor Hispanics too.
And poor Hispanics. Americans. So when you bring in illegals of low skill, they're going to lower the wages and compete for those low-skilled jobs.
Okay.
So proportionately, the people that are hurt the most...
God bless you.
Thank you, he has. So the people that are hurt the most are poor blacks. So that is, by definition, discrimination and racist against the very people the Democrats say they're trying to champion, which is complete hypocrisy.
I don't know if you're trying to champion, but there's only one ethnicity that was originally here, and that was a Native American. So everybody pretty much here are immigrants, right?
Well, if we want to go throughout history, and you being in the military know this, or should know this, history has been throughout history. It's always been conquering. That's it. That's why we have borders to begin with. That's why we have armies to begin with, is to protect our sovereign property, our nations. That is just a fact of life and history. But if you want to get into it, it is also against God's law, because God is, God prophesied right here. If you want, I just read this chapter, or just read this part right here, right?
The saboteurs?
Yeah. And this is, all right. But, here it is, God and borders, right? And what does it say here? God honors the concept of borders and boundaries in numerous areas in our lives. And it goes on and on. So it says right here in the Bible.
So anybody who has a border is within God's law. Is that right?
Yes.
What about the ones who use borders to keep people in?
Well, again...
Like Berlin, Germany and stuff.
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is the difference between illegal and legal. We don't mind people coming in, just come in legally.
All right. But he should be locked up. He should be locked up.
For what?
He's going to be locked up.
For what?
Because of the fact that he conspired with Russia.
Where's the proof of that?
It's coming.
What do you mean it's coming? It's been 2 years. We ain't seen jack crap yet. Oh, yeah, Mueller, yeah. Good luck with that, pal. Good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. Yeah, good luck with that one.
Yeah.
What are you going to school for?
Security.
Security?
Like information technology, computer science, like cybersecurity.
That's going places.
Yeah, it is.
Matter of fact, a lot of talk about that 5G technology is supposed to be, about surveillance and
right, yeah.
And then they got the facial recognition going on in China, and all this is supposed to be playing into like the one world government kind of like security state with Skynet?
They had that whole the social it's like the social credit score or something.
Yes, which is supposedly coming here. Even I saw an article the other day. I was in Germany. The cops came up to a group of young people. A woman was wearing braids and asked her, "Are you a right winger?" Well, what are you asking? Because you're wearing braids. It's like, what? What the hell's that got to do with,
Right.
So, I mean, and a lot of it's supposed to be playing into, like, the conditioning, the conditioning people to be lockstep into a certain way of thinking and acting, which a lot of what you're going to go into is going to do, so,
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like one of those things. It's important.
It's important?
Well, important to protect against that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
How's that going to work? How are we going to stop that? How are we going to protect against that? That's what I want.
See, actually, I noticed you got a camera.
Yeah, it's my own protection. But also for, to learning. It's a learning experience. When I speak to people like got your knowledge, I want to find out what the hell's going on, I don't know what you know.
Well, from what I don't know too much. I'm still, you learn every day.
Yeah.
But what I do know as far is that young people tend to have this dependency on social media, stuff like that, which that's all, everything you do on the internet is data mined. Companies, corporations, they're all making money off of your data.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's why I tend to regress, even though I'm in the field, ironically I regress from that, from technology, from social media, We'll try to live more of an analog lifestyle.
Well, thank you. Well, even jobs, when they asked, hey, your kid's getting a new iPhone? No, I don't even allow them to do that. Yeah. And they're sending their kids to schools that don't even have the computer. They read out of books, read out of books.
Yeah.
So they're well aware of the fact that everything they're giving us, the iPhones and everything else, is really to get ahead and enslave us, not to free us.
Right. Yeah, they say, it's, for better communication, but, is it really, though?
But has it in some ways gotten away from them because everybody does have that free flow of information now?
Yeah, there's too much. I think that's part of it.
Really?
It's not too much is in the sense of, a bombardment of information from too many different sources to the point where people can't think for themselves.
Oversaturation of...
Exactly.
The people are too stupid to absorb it all, is it basically?
Well, too stupid to think critically about what they're reading.
It seems like you're capable of it.
Try to be.
How are you escaping it, man? I mean...
Oh, I escaping it? Reading books, talking to people, having real-life conversations.
There you go.
It's hard, though.
Aren't you? No kidding.
Yeah.
Especially, imagine in college. So the indoctrination process that's going on to go ahead and kind of everything from the gender fluidity bullshit to, I think, like you said, I think it confuses people by just, keeping it simple.
Right.
Instead throwing, there's a guy from Brooklyn said in New York right now, the birth certificates don't have a gender on them. They're going to allow the kids to pick their own gender.
I think the scary part with that is parents allowing their children to get, the operation at a young age. Come on. It's like, I'm sure there's a lot of male children out there who want to play with Barbie dolls. It's like, okay, it doesn't mean they're a girl.
No.
You know, it's like,
Well, as a kid, you experiment anyway. You find out different things. You don't know what the hell's really going on. You know, you're still developing your brain, for crying out loud. You know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
So then they expect them to pick their gender.
I think actually what's most disgusting at this point is I don't know if you've heard anything about this, but like this like sort of weird like pedophilia that, you know what I'm talking about.
They're trying to make that. They're trying to make the abnormal normal.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do. Yeah.
You know, you see these things. You know, there's that one kid, some transgender. Kid.
Yeah, the 11-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like come on.
Damien, I think his name. I'll give you some help though. You got to check my YouTube channel out. So a little kid came by here last week. Right.
Oh yeah, what's your YouTube channel?
Yeah. It's on the back of this get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton. There you go. And this kid come by. He's looking at my work, and he was rock solid. I mean, he was 180 degrees with that Damien kid. More knowledgeable, more, I mean, in tune. Yeah, 11 years old. Little kid. You know, rock solid, more untuned than a lot of adults I speak to. So, yeah, that's why I say I get hope. I walk up, I don't know what you guys are, you know. You know, and I speak to you and I find out, hey, you're right on tune. Great. You know, so yeah, you're doing the right thing. That's a good thing.
There they are. All right. The bald guy over there. All right, well, it was nice
hey,
talking
it's
to
a pleasure to meet you guys, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Nice meeting you.
Enjoy. Positive stuff, baby. Positive stuff.